I'm Sue McMahon and I'm cookery editor at Women's Weekly magazine, and I'm going to show you how to make the chicken and mushroom carbonara, which is in the 30th of June issue of Women's Weekly magazine. The ingredients are 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and because it's going to be heated, I'm using an olive oil for cooking, 250 grams of mushrooms, 6 rashers of smoked streaky bacon, 4 skinless chicken thighs, 100 millilitres of white wine, preferably a dry white wine, 200 millilitres, which is 1 carton of creme fraiche, 2 medium egg yolks, 300 grams of either spaghetti or linguine, salt and pepper, and some parsley. So to cook the recipe, I've got a large pan of boiling water with the pasta in it, and normally it takes between 8 or 10 minutes, but just follow the guidelines on the packet for the exact length of the cooking time. In the pan, I've got 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and I'm going to add the bacon. It only needs a little bit of oil because some of the fat will come out of the bacon and give you some extra oil in the pan. So this needs to cook for 2 or 3 minutes until the bacon starts to turn golden. As the bacon is starting to brown, I'm going to add the mushrooms to the pan. And it needs to be stirred occasionally and cooked for about 4 to 5 minutes so that the mushrooms will soften. So once the mushrooms have softened down and the bacon is golden, this needs to be taken out of the pan and just set to one side in a bowl. I'm now going to add another teaspoon of olive oil to the pan, and then once that's hot, I can add the chicken to the pan. And then the chicken will take about 4 or 5 minutes to cook until it's white and starting to turn golden. So now the chicken is just starting to turn golden, I'm going to add the wine to the pan and just let it sizzle for a couple of seconds. And then I'm going to add the creme fraiche. So this then needs to heat, so it's at a gentle simmer, and it will take about 5 or 8 minutes for the sauce to reduce down, so it's a nice thick coating consistency. So it's boiling now, so I'm going to add the bacon and the mushrooms. And now I'm going to reduce the heat to leave it to simmer. So once the sauce has thickened a bit, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the heat off, and then I'm going to add the egg yolks to the pan one at a time, stirring well when I add each one so that it doesn't turn into scrambled egg, but instead it will just thicken the sauce. But you mustn't have the heat on under the pan or it will cook it too much. So there's the second egg yolk, and I'll work quickly and stir that in. So now I've got a nice smooth sauce, I can add some parsley and some seasoning. I like lots of freshly ground black pepper in this, and a little bit of salt. My pasta is cooked now and I've drained it well, and that also gets added to the pan. And then it needs to be stirred to mix it all together so that the sauce coats the pasta. And that's my carbonara ready to serve.